I'm doing Depp vs. Heard, entertainment, pop culture, things like that. This year's from Inside the Magic. It's from October 28th, 2022, and it's called Johnny Depp Changes His Mind, Considers New Disney Offer. Well, as you might have guessed, we're not totally sure about that. It's an inside source or a third-party source, but I personally think Johnny would at least consider it. The thing is, we've got a similar situation with Amber and Aquaman 2. Until Aquaman 2 actually comes out, it's a few weeks before it hits theaters, we won't totally know for sure whether she's going to be in it or not. Same thing with Johnny. Until Pirates 6 actually comes out, it hits theaters, it's a few weeks away, we won't totally know. I mean, people make surprise cameos in movies. They don't actually have to say. So, my point is, that's why we'll be getting news like this and about Mera probably until the films are really close to release. But let's see what they got. And it begins. For the last several months, people across the country have been tuned into the ongoing Johnny Depp vs. Amber Heard saga. The trial ended 4 months ago with Mr. Depp being awarded $10.3 million in damages, but there have been plenty of developments since the defamation trial ended, which is true. And one development is, Johnny's been playing some concerts with Jeff Beck and killing it there. Amber Heard was reportedly offered a deal for a revenge tell-all book worth millions, but the biggest question surrounding Depp has been a potential return to the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. And they say here that a representative for Johnny Depp responded to those rumors. Then they get into it. Despite Depp's comments in the court trial, there have been many fans and insiders who have remained steadfast that they believe we'll see the actor return to his role as Captain Jack Sparrow as well. A report from Pop Topic indicates that Depp has changed his mind slightly from what we heard during the court trial, and that he at least would entertain an offer from Disney. And to note, Pop Topic is a pretty good site from Australia, very pro-Johnny. And here's the quote. Disney is thinking about offering $300 million for Johnny Depp's return, but nothing has been agreed yet. As of right now, Johnny is still considering any offer that comes his way. If he returns to the franchise, this would arguably become one of Depp's biggest wins after getting dropped from Disney without having any proof of what Amber Heard accused him of, which is why they're Pop Topic and pro Johnny, because they throw in things like that, which are good things to throw in. Let's not forget, let's remind people, there was no proof for what happened as far as Johnny getting kicked out of Pirates. And they say here, not only that, they would think about Johnny having a Disney Plus spin-off series with Jack Sparrow. I mean, I would do this. I would have him as like the older, wiser pirate showing around, maybe somebody new, some good actor, someone famous they could pass the torch to when the time comes for Johnny to actually leave the franchise, assuming he did continue. That way, if it leaves a good taste in your mouth when Johnny leaves, if you enjoy the genre of pirates, you could keep watching it because Johnny will have passed on the torch. The problem with Margot Robbie is not that it's going to be some politically idealistic movie with all women. The problem is Johnny didn't pass the torch. They would just have some kind of off-screen death or no mention or something like that for Jack Sparrow, which doesn't work. That leaves a bad taste in people's mouth. Then what they do is they blame people for not liking female pirates when that's not the real reason, but that's how it works. And they basically say that the spin-off series would be the early life of Captain Jack and the Black Pearl. They've already kind of written up a little draft of what it would be like, and they're hopeful that Johnny will return. Now, I just said I'd do something where it was his later years, because obviously Johnny is older now than he was. But okay, whatever it is, they usually get it wrong on timelines and things like that. It is possible they have a younger Jack Sparrow and he plays the older one, some kind of narration, some kind of talking to somebody about the past or whatever. Who knows? Point is, the rumor is, he would possibly return for 6 and get a Disney Plus series. Obviously, this leaves right and wrong out on the table. Should he do it if Disney wanted him to? Would it be best he said no because they insulted him? What I keep coming back to is that's his personal choice. Johnny's the one who got fired from the franchise, so if he personally feels he wants to do this, he wants to come back for the money, to continue the story, for the fans, for whatever reason, that's really up to him personally, and fans shouldn't have a real big argument about whether he should or shouldn't. I mean, my point is, if he's cool with it, I guess we should be cool with it too. You let me know what you think down below. Doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. Shout out to Jan Price. She sent me this. Thank you so much, Jan. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. And if you don't consider it, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.